In the heart of Verdelis, where the mountains kiss the sky, and the will of the ancients lingers in the wind, lies the city of Middenhold. Carved into the very bosom of the mountain, Middenhold is a city rich with history, both ancient and new. At the city's base sprawled the Lower Hollow, a bustling residential district of wooden and stone structures, home to the hard-working folk who toiled in the fields and served as the backbone of the city. There, amidst the labyrinthine alleys, farmers and labourers found refuge in their humble abodes. Atop the Lower Hollow stood the Diazoma, a realm of craftsmanship and commerce. In its heart lay the Crown Exchange, an open hall carved deep into the base of the mountain. Here, artisans, merchants, and craftsmen converge, engaged in fervent trade, displaying their wares in a kaleidoscope of scents and colors. And above, wrapped in the mountain's embrace, stood the Acropolis, a district of grandeur where both nobility and clergy resided. Ornate structures, ancient and new, adorned this elevated haven, culminating in the Emerald Bastion, the central castle and residence of King War-Eye. Yet what seized the gaze from afar were the monumental doors etched into the very essence of the mountain. Massive and foreboding, these doors remain eternally sealed, a silent sentinel behind the city with the towering mountains looming beyond. Here, a mysterious sanctum, the Sanctum of the Triad, guarded secrets known only to the clergy who dwelled within. I'm gonna turn off the music for a second. It's like too hype for what the fuck I'm saying. It's not matching the energy at all, and I've been trying to fight through it, and low-key, I can't do it. Low-key, I can't do it.
At first, it was great.
It was good, like a strong start for like 5 seconds, and then I was like, oh, the tone. So we're just gonna not have music for a second.
Okay.
Anyways, here a mysterious sanctum, the Sanctum of the Triad, guarded secrets known only to the clergy who dwelled within. It is here that we begin our tale, in one of Middenhold's more recent institutions. Amidst the merchant estates and lordly manors of the Acropolis stood the peak of a massive keep, whose only rival in scale is the Emerald Bastion. The Rift Keepers Guild, braced against the mountainside, resembled a capital T at a distance, but from below more closely resembled an upright hammer. The body of this structure descended down the western edge of the Crown Exchange, as far down as the Lower Hollow, making it the tallest structure in the city. Though difficult to see below, the head of this structure was built to accommodate a port for the many skyships that arrive from all across Ad Astra. One such ship is currently in the process of docking, its massive sunsails tucked against its side like a diving hawk. And standing before this massive structure, leather pack tucked under his arm, stands an odd-looking halfling. Belbrix, would you care to describe your character?
Hi. Yeah. I'm a halfling. Quite short. I've got long, dark hair with golden eyes. And I have my hair slightly in a braid, just pulled out of my face. I've got a flower tucked behind my left ear, and I have a golden tree medallion that I wear around my neck.
Standing before you, Belbrix, is the massive structure that you have traveled probably about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to get here. It was quite the long journey. What do? You just arrived. Long journey. Standing before you is your destination.
Can I find like a bench to like sit down on and meditate a little bit?
Sure, roll a perception check. 12.
Yeah, 12.
Okay, yeah. So that's perfectly fine. So you actually do see there is sort of there's kind of like a half circle, small square with some small little islands of greenery that are before the entrance to the Rift Keepers Guild, and you do see that there's a bench on the inside of where sort of this grassy area is. Yeah, so you take a seat. You're gonna meditate.
Cool.
Are you meditating for just to calm your nerves, basically?
Yeah, just calm my nerves.
All right.
Just a short minute.
As you're sitting there, you don't notice anything at first, but you do hear right next to you. Do you do anything?
I'd like to open my eyes and take a look around. What do I investigate? What do I hear?
Okay. Rosie, can you care to describe your character, please?
Yeah. I am a tabaxi rogue. But I have dark fur, bright yellow eyes, long braided hair with a tail, and if you pull my tail, I will punch you.
Yep. Okay.
Don't touch the tail.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't planning on it.
But I, yeah.
So you just approached. You noticed. You saw an odd-looking halfling. Not like the other halflings you've seen before. This halfling seems a lot more earthy, crunchy. And being a curious cat, you are also here as an application for the Rift Keepers Guild. But Belbrix catches your eye for some reason. You plop yourself right down next to him.
Hi.
You just start laughing hysterically.
I do.
We're a little delirious from the travel, to be honest.
Just been wandering. No, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I saw you plop down after you got off the ship. Are you okay?
Yeah, I needed to sit down for a second. I'm not really. Yeah, just catching a breather. Kind of centering myself to the earth a little bit. I'm a druid, so of course I need to center myself every once in a while.
Understandable.
What brings you here?
I got a letter from an old friend.
Oh wow! I also got a letter.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, if you'd like a partner, we could go inside together and see if we find. I'm looking for this person, Carrick.
Guildmaster Carrick, yes.
Oh yes.
So, you would know him as Alfaza. Yes. So Alfaza left quite a long time ago. When you were probably a child, maybe like 7, 8 years old. But Alfaza was sort of a street urchin like you, but slightly older. Probably was like a late teenager when you first met them. But they left, yeah, probably around when you were 8 years old. They received an invitation to take on the role of Guildmaster, and it was quite a somber deal.
Yeah, if you'd like to go in together, sounds like we're here for very similar things to meet the same person. So, I'd much love the company.
Absolutely. I get up. I offer you my hand. Or my paw.
I think I would readily take your paw and smile and go along with you.
Just don't touch the tail, please.
Nope. I come from a place where I have a lot of beast friends, so I understand basic boundaries.
Thank you.
Lovely. So you two are just walking in hand. It's so cute. It's so good. Just besties from day one, right from the jump. I love it.
It's our first day of school.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh my god. So you both step up the stairs and you enter. As you step inside, the first thing you notice is that it is a lot bigger on the inside than it looks like it should be on the outside. So yeah, you step in and you see there is this massive entrance hall, this foyer, and you can see that there is a directly across from you there is a desk where sits a dwarven woman orange hair. She's got goggles on her forehead, but she looks clean. She doesn't look dirty. But she is behind the counter. You can see, just sort of above her shoulders. You see that she does have a pauldron on one shoulder. The other thing you notice is very busy in here. There are a lot of people walking in and out, and you can see that there are individuals moving behind the wall that the desk is against. Behind it, you can see that there's some sort of alcove that sort of curves around behind that wall. It's like an open area. And do you just approach straight to the desk?
Yeah. I think I am generally used to weaving through crowds quite easily. Ebony, I don't know if you match my speed or
I
not.
probably do.
Okay.
I've learned my way around the crowd,
Fair.
the ins and outs.
So
yeah, because Belbrix is
Yeah.
also a little slower by virtue of you having small legs. But, but you both can absolutely deftly maneuver through the crowd and make your way up to that front desk.
When I get up to the front desk, can I stand on my tiptoes and peek over the desk because I'm short?
Sure. As you do so, the dwarven woman that's at the desk, she's sort of looking up and around, and then she sees the tip of your head peek over, and she gets up, and you notice that she's standing, and she leans over the counter to look at you. She's like, "Oi, hello, can I help you?"
Hi. Yeah. Me and my friend here, we're both here to speak with Guildmaster Carrick.
Oh, are you here for the initiation ceremony?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful! You made it just in time. The initiation ceremony is in about, I want to say 10 or 15 minutes. But you've got plenty of time. I'm not sure how much food is left in the dining hall exactly. We've been quite a big turnout this year actually. So welcome, thank you. Actually there is a bit of paperwork before we can go ahead and check you in. And you see she reaches underneath the desk and she pulls out just this two clipboards basically, like you would get at a doctor's office essentially, but it's sort of a little bit more artisanal. In its design, it's more like a loose gold clip and then a wooden tablet. And she hands both of these to you, and she goes, "Oh, all right then. These are basically just information about sort of your background, who you are, your skills. It should only take about 5 minutes. But once you've gone ahead and done that, you can just bring them up to me, and then I'll go ahead and get you checked in. There is right behind you. There's some seats if you'd like to sit while you fill this out." And she snaps her fingers, and in your hands appears two quills with sort of a stem attached that just poof, appear in your hand.
Cool. Thank you so much. Ebony, would you like to take a seat?
Yes, thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm so sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm the steward here. Merrymaker. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My name's Belbrix Tea Leaf.
Ooh, nice name. Love it.
Thank
I do
you.
enjoy some tea myself.
I do
How about
as
you?
well.
My name is Ebony.
Nice to meet you both.
Bow.
Belbrix, Ebony, nice to meet you. Thank you.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Wonderful. I'll be here. So you both you turn around to find a place to sit in this kind of center waiting area where there's some lounges. You get the sense that this sort of operates as a front face for the Rift Keepers, for people that are coming in to use their services and request their services. And that's part of why it's busy as well. It's you don't really know if it's any busier than usual, but this does appear to be a multi-use hall.
Gotcha.
But as you go down to sit, you see on the one end there is a there's only one person that's sitting currently. As you approach, Jamie, would you like to introduce your character? Oh, I'm sorry, Gallert. Would you like to
Excuse me,
introduce your character?
who's Jamie and
There's
Gallet?
no Jamie here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's
Gallet.
British.
Gallant.
I'm a high elf gravitory wizard. I've never said that in my accent yet. Gravitory wizard. And I am from...
You.
I don't even know where I'm from, actually.
Oh, yes, you do. You are from.
You're from
I'll tell you right now.
Right.
I'll tell you
Thank
right
you.
now. We didn't get a chance to go in depth with your background. That's okay.
I totally forgot to get my background open.
No worries. That's all right. So, you are from Ilos. Ilos
Ilos,
is essentially it is the principal city of the High Elves that is located in what the fuck did I name this continent? Ilium. So Ilos is and you would know this. Nobody else would
Of
know
course,
this necessarily.
yes.
Some of you might know actually. But Ilos is a very highly advanced magical city. It is a majocracy, primarily run by the highest magical practitioners, and the families of them basically become nobility. You belong to the Darendor family, which is an established noble family of mages. Your father, an accomplished researcher. Your mother as well, actually, a accomplished arcanist. Basically works as one of the manufacturers for the many weaponry and defense systems that the city has in place.
And who are you two? What are you doing here?
Well, you don't recognize me? It's really been that long. We grew up together. Ebony, this is to your displeasure to meet Sir Gallert. He's not the best person ever, but
Ilfrix, what are you doing here?
oh, you know, I got a letter, like seemingly you did as well, unfortunately.
I'm surprised your little legs have gotten you so far. What's it,
Wow.
a week? 2 maybe?
That's a great short joke. Can't get enough of that. Anyway, Ebony, do you want to sit over there? Actually, maybe.
Sure. That sounds good. It was
Okay.
lovely to, I guess, meet you, Sir Gallat.
Of course, the pleasure is mine.
Okay.
All right, so y'all sit opposite each other, basically, just avoiding each other, side-eyeing each other every now and then as you're like filling out the paperwork. Okay, cool. So, yeah, 5 minutes go by. Jamie, you finish before them because you were already sitting. So you get up and you bring up your sheet. And as you bring it up, the Merrymaker. Does she have? Did I give her a fucking title? Aye, Captain Merrybringer. So Captain Merrybringer addresses you as you approach. Hello, Gallard. Did you manage to finish out your sheet? You ready to go?
Yeah, I don't really see why else is necessary. See, Carrick, he was a good old family friend. I don't know what all this pomp and circumstance is about, but if I could see him as soon as possible.
Well, yeah, everyone's going to get that opportunity to be able to see Guildmaster Carrick very shortly.
Elbrix like gives off like a
probably
snort.
Roll a perception check, Gallard. 19. You hear the snort. You hear the snort right behind you. You know it's Belbrix. You knew immediately that it's Belbrix.
I'm gonna kind of look over and just give him the side eye, the stink eye.
You can definitely, yeah, you can give him the stink eye. That's fine. All right. And then, so then Captain Merrimaker continues. She goes, all right, so we've got about 10 minutes till the initiation ceremony begins. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, just right around the bend, right behind me. There'll be a big old circle in the floor. You just gotta go ahead and walk right into it. Might feel a little weird at first. You'll get used to it.
Sorry, I
Do you
had
go?
said that in my mind there. Okay, I guess. I mean, I'm a gravity wizard, so I'm used to a lot here.
That's
Shouldn't be too bad.
amazing. What's
Right,
that?
right. It means I can mess around with gravity, and I know a lot of spells and stuff.
Oh, gravity. What's
Mhm.
gravity?
Uh, you know, you know what? I I have an apple in my hand, and I just drop it on her.
Oh, right. Yeah. Normally things go down. Sometimes they go up. But yeah, okay.
Yep,
Is that's called gravity?
it is. Yes, yes, it
If
is.
things go down.
Yes, and I don't come
So,
up.
do you study thing like falling? Like, are you
Um, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess things falling, things not falling, why they don't fall, kind of that kind of stuff.
interesting? Interesting. You always got very particular interests. I love it. I love it. You got to enrich the world. Pick your very specific. I get it as a dwarf. I get it. So I appreciate hearing from
Would
another
you
expert in the field.
interested in digging like holes and stuff?
Not. I mean, I'm sure some dwarves like to dig holes. There are definitely plenty of dwarves that sort of mine resources. I'm more of a craftswoman myself.
Like
But thank
shovels
you.
and stuff for the
No.
digging.
More like this, and she claps her hands, and you see these constructs approach from behind her desk. You see these constructs that were basically just like just the height of the desk, so they were you might have been able to see the top of them as like a high elf, but you wouldn't necessarily like know what they were. You just see these like little robots that look like Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank, or Clank, whichever the robot is. But they're made of like brass and bronze, and you see just like 6 of them, 3 on either side, just sort of, and they just like sort of march around. She's like, "Oh, I build things. I make all sorts of magical items, robots, all sorts of weaponry. I actually designed this entire building." But thank you for asking. But go on then. You're in there of time. You've only got about 8 minutes, and actually, by the time this conversation is finished, you guys are basically been bringing up your sheets right behind.
Cool.
All right, next. Yes, lovely. Was it Bill Bricks, Ebony?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wonderful.
There we go.
All right, let me take a look here. She takes both your sheets and she sort of goes through them. All right, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Oh, okay, all right. It says here you're a druid.
Yes.
Not,
Yep.
not many halfling druids. It's quite fascinating. Where'd you say you're from?
I'm from the Verge.
You're from the Verge.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get a lot of yous out here.
Nope. I'm sure you don't. Yeah. So little nervous, but first and only time
Oh, you'll do
outside.
fine.
Thank you.
You'll do fine. You'll do fine. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world, indeed.
Appreciate it. Love it.
And you, where'd you hail from?
A clan in the land of Taraz. I don't know if you would be
Yeah,
familiar.
Taraj. Yeah, it would be Taraj. Specifically, Silmirage is where you're from.
Mirage.
Silmirage.
Yes.
Oh, I heard it's beautiful there. That's wonderful. Okay, you two are going to make yourselves quite at home. Just go round the corner, right behind this wall. There's a big old circle on the floor. You just walk right into it. You'll be fine. Just walk right in.
Okay.
Totally normal.
Thank you.
We shuffle through, or I shuffle through. Sorry, Ebony, you can do
so
your
you
own
all
thing.
go
You
around.
just start walking over.
Gallert, you would have gone around the back already and would have already gone up. So what you all see when you get up,
Might I add, while this is happening,
Yes,
I get
please,
through the
go for it.
portal, I see a bathroom, and I book for it. I'll be right
Are
back.
you going to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. As you walk through, you feel all of a sudden your body become lighter and the scenery around you fade to total whiteness. And then in the instant immediately after, you see the whiteness sort of peel back. And as you step forward, before you is a long, massive dining hall, where you can see there are like plates and like serving trays that are literally like floating up and down the hall, the aisleways of the different like banquet tables. And you can see there's people at like every table. There's eating, they're talking. In the back, actually, I'll have all three of you roll a perception check.
Okay.
And Gallard when he gets back.
I've returned.
Welcome back. Roll a perception check.
Eight. Yeah, 8.
8. 9.
Got it, 9.
Roll high. 21.
Let's go.
Nice.
Cat's eyes come through. So I will say like Belbrix and Gallet. Gallet, you're not particularly interested in anything that's really going on. You just went to the bathroom, so you didn't notice anything on your way through. And Belbrix, you're too sort of enamored by like seeing all the different people and all the different faces. So Ebony, you see you get more of like a fuller picture of this dining hall. So you can see that there are tapestries that fall down and these tall windows. The ceiling is very, very high. You notice it's probably about 20 to 30 feet high ceiling with these tall windows. And in the back of the room, there are stairs as a platform is sort of at that center back, and there's a pedestal up there. You see it's some sort of presenting area or like where someone might go to, give a speech or address the audience in the dining hall. And then off to the side, you can see an area where servants and other people are sort of bringing out food that's being prepared in the kitchens. So do you all, what do you do?
I inform Belbrix and Gallant, Well, actually, about.
I don't know if Gallant
I'm
is
not
with you two.
Yeah,
You're with
I was like,
Belbrix, but Gallant
Yeah.
is like,
Gone. Bathroom.
yeah,
I-
bathroom.
Yeah, I kind of just walk in, or am I still in the bathroom?
I mean, you would have come out at this point, but do you think you'd go back to them and like try to associate with them?
Probably not. I'm in this
Yeah.
dining hall. It's full of people that are like kind of higher class. I kind of probably feel sort of at home.
People from everywhere, actually.
From everywhere?
You do see that
Okay.
there are people from higher classes. There are definitely people that you can tell are, there are other. Actually, if you rolled a better perception check, but yeah. So yeah, you just see.
I just kind of
there's lots
see
different
people. Do I, because my perception check isn't big, do I see, what's his face?
Carrick?
Belbrix?
Carrick? Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Guild
You do not
Master.
see.
Do I,
you
do I
not
see the,
Guildmaster.
do I see the other two? Do I see, Belbrix and Ebony? Anywhere?
Probably not with a 9.
Fair.
I would say you
Okay.
wouldn't catch them. Yeah. They're just outside of your sight. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Or maybe
I
like behind a few people.
only tell Belbrix of what I see and of the stage. And I say, I wonder if Helkirk is back there. He's back
Well.
there.
One way to find out.
Do you want to follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get to the stage area to get a better look to see if there's a back way.
Okay. So you're trying to.
On the way, can I like snag like a muffin or a piece of bread and munch?
Yeah, I would say.
Do a check.
Are you doing this? Are you like looking for something, or are you just like gonna like walk past and like just grab like whatever's
grab.
on like a plate? All right. Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
What?
A sleight of hand check.
What is that? 20.
20. Yes,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
you're fine. You just grab it. Yeah, you're just walking past. Yeah, you're walking past, and you grab like a handful of quiche
Nice.
as you're walking. Okay, so you all are trying to. So what are you looking for specifically? Are you trying to see if there's a back to the stage, or?
Yeah. Like if there's
So-
somewhere, yeah, just behind.
Got it. Okay. So so you would be able to see the stage is actually there's no back to it. It actually is at the very back of the room, and right behind the podium there are just tall windows that have just these beautiful drapes, red drapes, and then a banner that goes down the center. So yeah, so you would see that there's not really a back to this necessarily.
Okay.
There is, off to the side on the left, you can see there's an area that's actually bridges off, or like comes off of this room, that's facing the podium to the left, and you can see that there's a door where presumably like the kitchen is, and you can see that there's like two doors to the right of those that are on the other wall, but no back to the
Gotcha.
podium necessarily. I will say from here, yeah, just roll a perception check, both of you. 11. Natural 1. Ow. You don't
Ouch.
see Carrick anywhere.
Damn it.
You know? Yeah.
What a.
You're gonna.
What does
what
an
you do-
11 do?
You don't see Carrick, but you do see. I will say with an 11, you do see that the seats on the tables are beginning to fill fast. So if you're wanting to grab some food before the ceremony starts, now's probably the time to do it.
Yeah, I can go for 11Zs. Let's go.
I'm just
Emily,
gonna follow him.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna hold his hand and just be like, alright, just lead it.
Awesome.
We take a seat towards the front on a buy some fruit.
At the table, you do see two individuals that are sitting next to each other. One has a much more striking appearance than the other. First, Cardos, would you mind describing your character?
Okay, I'm a tiefling warlock. So I have horns on my head. I am wearing a maroon cape, as well as a maroon vest with red and gold belt around my waist. I have a demon-like tail as well.
Nice.
Whoa.
And then,
Very cool.
right next to him, you see Eru. Can you describe your character?
Eru's tanned, he's got a muscular build, he's short and stout. He's got his shiny paladin armor putting on with next to his there's a great warhammer to carry.
Great axe.
Great axe, that's what it was. I totally forgot what I wore. There's a lot of things.
Oh, you're good.
I was-
You're good. You're good.
I was a
I mean, I didn't
soldier.
remember any of my
You would
characters,
actually,
so-
as a barbarian, you would probably be some type of shirtless,
Oh. Well, that
because
makes
you get better armor for being unarmored. Like you have higher AC for being unarmored.
Well, scratch that.
Um,
I'm shirtless and my right peg's got a battle scar from scratches from the war. Being a mercenary.
Nice.
Yeah.
You seem friendly. Let's sit next to them.
I just give them a side eye and just cautiously approach.
Hello.
so-
Can we sit here?
What are you lot doing here?
Honestly,
Place to sit. Sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You cool, please? You cool with me, Cardo's arm wrestle?
Sure.
Great.
She wins.
I will watch.
Should we do a roll for strength?
Yes, you can. Strength checks. So yeah, both of you just roll strength checks. Oh!
There we go.
Oh damn!
Nice.
Wait, did I make a
So,
perception check?
no,
Oh,
that was from
earlier.
before. That was from before. Okay, so almost double. So, so yeah, you just see, you see they both flex. You notice Kardos is taller than Eru, but they both do have sort of subtle dwarvish features. But Kardos sort of looks quite mixed, for sure. With what you don't know, but yeah. So you both just like put your hands on the table. Assume you're sitting like across from each other or something to do this. So you put your hands on the table and grasp, and you can tell that Eru's just pure musculature. His like bicep is probably the size of Kardos's head. Like it's quite, and you just see like as they flex, like, and that's not saying that Kardos doesn't have muscle. Like as they both flex, you can see that Kardos definitely has some like lean muscle to his arm. Like he's not weak by any means, but just Arrow just flexes, and then like within like maybe 5 seconds has Kardos's hand like already close, and then just in one swoop just slams it down.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I just look over grinning.
That's fucking awesome.
If only you use that strength, brother, to help me find the group responsible for our mother's death.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Trauma dumping right from the start. Oh my god.
I've got like a mouthful of like baguette when he said that.
If it wasn't for this group, our parents would be alive.
I'm like coughing.
I just was like, I
Going.
just put my foot down and I look at them and I was like, "Are you okay?
No.
You need to talk about it."
I don't want to talk about anything right now.
Ethan is quiet today. To give him some food, he'll feel better in a bit.
Oh.
But yes,
We-
we're here. I got a mail on the letter. I really care about it, but he wanted to go, so I'm just here to make sure he's not dead. So,
Oh.
I didn't even ask you to come with me.
yeah.
You just kind of tagged along.
It's more an option. It wasn't a choice. Just kind of had to.
Wait,
You told me
I
to
do
come.
just have to ask, who's older?
While you guys are talking, Gallert, roll a perception check for me. You guys can keep talking.
But his eyes, I'm older.
Ah.
He may be older, but at least I'm taller.
Shut up.
No. Damn.
Because you're stupid horns.
Low blow,
So-
bro.
So Gallert, as you're standing there, your eyes are sort of peeled, looking around the room, looking out for the guildmaster, and you do see with a 14 you do see like coming out of the like sort of side room off of this room towards the front, a door opens, and then you do see with a guard in front of them and a guard behind them, you see Carrick. He is probably close to your height, maybe a little bit shorter. Aarakocra. So he has a long beak. You see that his feathers are sort of a mixture of black and white. He's got sort of like a magpie coloration to him. But his dress is very ornate. He's got like a cap, sort of like a beret, that's on his head, that's sort of like tilted to the side, and you can see on his waist he's carrying a harp. I will say, because like the capacity in which you would probably know Carrick would be like, you know, he may have done like a mission or like some kind of a job for your family at some point in the past as like an adventurer, basically. But he's from I would say you probably know this. Yeah, he's originally from Silmarage. Do you do anything?
I do kind of walk toward that direction. I'm not going right up to him just yet. I think I'm like a little not nervous, but I just want to be a little cautious, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I maybe expected this, but I didn't expect to be so distant from him to start.
Did you distant like in your backstory, or distant like physically from him?
Like physically from him in the
Physically. Oh, okay, got
Yeah.
it. So you see, because he does, as he steps out of the room, you see he's like the two guards that are walking along with him, and he is crossing and stepping towards the podium. So, you know, as you're like next to it, you do see he's stepping up and appears to be preparing to speak. Any other thing anything anyone wanted to do?
I would like
Last
to
thing?
find a seat if
Okay,
available.
roll a perception check. Natural 1! Every seat's taken.
Damn.
And actually, there's a lot of people standing. So you're not by yourself.
Took too long in the background.
But yeah, you're like at natural 1. You're like walking around and trying to find a seat, and you think a seat is taken. You actually sit down, and then you just feel like a heavy tap on your shoulder. And you turn around, and looming over you is this half-orc with just this like thick greatsword behind his back. He's just standing there, and he goes, "That's my seat."
I'm like, okay, see ya. I just get back up.
Just like he just like yeah, he just like huffs, and then like takes a seat just heavily, like dum as he sits, crosses his arms in front of him.
I'm entitled. I'm not stupid. You know, like.
Yeah, yeah. You have a sense of survival for sure.
Yeah.
How far is Gallert from us?
Roll a perception check.
Damn, I'm
8.
blind.
Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay.
You're
Sorry,
yeah,
Ben.
yeah. You look around, you know, for a second.
I
But
want
yeah,
to
it
get
just
a punch
doesn't
for
seem to
everybody
catch
at the
fire.
table. Do I roll perception?
Or-
Like a physical punch or like
Let me see.
a cup of punch?
A
no,
pint.
I
Oh,
would
pint.
say
Oh my
I could
god.
give you a punch for
I would
free, though.
say
Hey, yo.
roll a perception check. Ooh. -1. You look around, you don't see any drinks anywhere. You see there are like plates floating around you that have like different food and assortments of like appetizers, but you don't see any that have ale, sadly.
Do I
It's a
have
good
my,
thing because you're too broke, brother.
Do I have my stuff on me? Like the
Yeah, you have your tankard. You have your tankard.
I'll
You have your
have my-
tankard.
I pull up my
You have
tankard.
drinks.
I
You just
pull
can't
out
get
my
drinks for
tankard.
everyone else.
Yeah. I pull out my tankard and I try to make more beer.
Okay, so you just pull it out and you just make your flagon just fills with beer. You just hear it as it fills up.
Just to confirm, friend, this is on your bill?
Huh?
I was like, this is on your bill. Yes.
My bill?
Yes.
Sure. Hey, sure, it'll be on my bill.
He's too broke. He can't afford it.
Go on Cardos' bill.
What? What? Only if we never talk about me losing that arm wrestling match again.
Think about it.
Can I try to see if I can snag us a few drinks? If it's on his bill.
Well, I was gonna use
Roll.
Alright,
No. What are you gonna do?
I was
Your
gonna use
tankard?
my jug. and make beer.
Oh yeah, let me pull up your jug real quick. Hold on.
I mean,
Hold
you
on,
can pay
hold
for
on.
the drink
That
for me.
makes
Though.
beer?
I don't have this anymore. You can pay for it. You can pay for these drinks.
Hold on, you have alchemy jug. You could make up to 4 gallons of beer.
Holy
So
shit.
if you wanted to,
No, I don't have this. I
if
don't
you
have this.
wanted
You
to,
should. What's your name,
Oh,
cat
brother
girl?
of mine, go reach
I
some for you.
think this cat girl's got it going on. I think we should let her order for us.
Yo.
Either way, it means free drink for me, so I'm in.
wow.
Free drinks under your brother's bill.
Roll a perception check for me, Ebony. 9. Nope, no drinks.
God damn it.
Alright, I'll
Don't
pull
see
out
any
my
drinks.
jug.
Are you gonna pour drinks for everyone?
Yes, 4 drinks.
All right.
I got
Alright,
empty
so you
out
just-
this 4
There are empty. There's silverware in front of you. Like there's set silverware. So there's glasses. So you can absolutely take your flagon and like you pour a little bit out into everyone's glass.
Pour everyone's glass.
Nice.
Here's my flagon. It's got beer in it.
I do a cheers motion.
Cheers motion.
Wonderful.
I do as well.
I just drink.
You know, I don't
Amazing.
think I got use lot's name.
My name's Belbrix.
And mine's Ebony.
This is Cardos. I'm Iru. We drink.
It's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for the beer.
Meet you. Cheers.
Cheers.
As you all clink your glasses, all of a sudden, you hear the call of trumpets. That's enough. We'll just say it carries on for a little bit, and you see before the podium stands a tall. So first of all, tall, very very built. Not like bodybuilder built, but clearly someone who's been through a lot of battles. Shaved head. You see a half-giant woman with a massive greatsword on her back, and another slightly smaller sword tucked on the other shoulder behind her. She steps up to the podium. She just goes, "Ahem! The guildmaster will speak now." She just says it straight. Her face does not change. Like she just says it. She's just generally giving like major RBF. And she steps back, and approaching the podium, you see the guildmaster, and they have they would just approach the podium, and they would take a deep breath and clear their throats. Brave Rift Keepers, today I stand before a fellowship of the courageous. Each of you, a beacon of valor, has answered the call to safeguard our world from the dangers lurking in the shadows. This is the dawn of a new chapter for all of you. One where your bravery will become a shield for those who cannot shield themselves. There are those who would threaten our hard-earned peace to plunge us back into darkness, and it is you who will stand at the forefront, a bulwark against the encroaching chaos. To our seasoned members, your leadership is a beacon for these newcomers. Guide them with the wisdom that comes from traversing the perilous unknown. In unity lies our strength, and in your hands rests the fate of all those who look to us for protection. Remember that you are not alone. The camaraderie forged in this guild is a light that banishes the darkness. Embrace the challenges with open hearts, and let the spirit of hope be your guiding star. May your endeavors be the anthem of triumph, sung by the wings of fortune. Welcome to the Rift Keepers Guild, where your bravery shapes the destiny of Adastra. Fly high, brave Rift Keepers, and may your wings carry you to glory. And the room just like erupts into applause. There were a few snickers and some laughter that sort of popped up during the speech, because he really sounds like a parrot. I was trying my best to like communicate that. He sounds like a bird speaking like English. And yeah, so he steps down from the podium, and then approaching the podium, you see Marybringer, Captain Marybringer, the steward, approach, and she goes, "All right, everyone, welcome. You have all been assigned to a party already, based on your specific aptitudes on the paperwork that you filled in when you arrived." And she snaps her fingers, and in your hands, every single one of you, you see a token appear. And it's a kind of like a coin, fits in just like the central palm of your hand. And in every single one of your coins, you see a little crystal icon or symbol that's etched into it. Or it's like a raised, yeah, it's more like it's raised into the metal. Then she brings her arms up and she says, "Your initiation will begin now." And she snaps her fingers again, and right next to you, going from the front all the way to the back, these golden gateways just appear, and they're just like a swirling black void that's in the center of them. And above each of the doorways, you can see there's a circle, and inside the circle is a different symbol. You see there's a leaf on one of them. There's a like a flame on another. There's what looks to be like a shard of ice, and you do spot the crystal one doorway that is on the left-hand side of the room. And then Steward Marybringer goes, "Good luck, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side."